Hey there, I'm Vapor with No Solution, and today we're going to be taking a look at episode 4 in the Dashboard series. So, in this episode, we're going to go ahead and connect a Discord bot to our dashboard. So, let's go ahead and get started. So, first of all, you're going to want to go to discord.com/developer/applications, and you're going to go ahead and create a new application. You're going to give this a name. You're going to have to accept the terms and service. If this comes up, just check I am human. As you can see, we have now created a new dashboard, and I'm going to go ahead and reset the token. And I'm going to go ahead and copy this. Now we're going to go ahead into the backend folder, and we're going to go into the env, where we're going to go ahead and add client ID, client secret, redirect URI, and token. We're going to paste the token in here. All right, next up, we're going to go ahead and uncheck the user install. And we're going to go ahead and you can leave this either on Discord provided link, and you have to select bot. And for the simplicity, I'm going to go ahead and say administrator. So what this will do is this will add a button to the bot's profile that would allow you to invite the bot through Discord. Next, we're going to go ahead and set a redirect URI. And we're going to say localhost 9000. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and say /API/Discord/callback. And we're going to go ahead and save. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say bot. I'm going to check administrator. And I'm going to go ahead and copy this URL. I'm then going to go into my Discord server. I'm going to go ahead and paste that. And then I'm going to go ahead and say invite. We're going to confirm that we're human. And then as you can see, we have gotten a new user, and you can see the add app button right here. So next up, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and fill out the env. So we're going to go ahead and say localhost 9000/API/Discord/callback. Then we're going to go ahead and fill out the client ID, which is going to be, or the client secret, which is going to be over here. Oh, it's going to be in OAuth. We're going to go ahead and say reset client ID. And then we're going to go ahead and log in so we can copy this. And be sure to keep these private. You do not want these to leak out. If they do, you can always reset them. And then you want to go ahead and copy the client ID, and you want to paste them in as well. After that, we're going to go ahead and cd into the backend folder. I'm going to go ahead and clear for simplicity. And then I'm going to go ahead and do npmi discord.js. This will install the latest version of Discord into the project. After that, we're going to go ahead into the source folder, where we're going to go ahead and create a new folder, which is going to be called bot. And then we're going to go ahead and make an index.js. In here, we're going to go ahead and say client, gateway, intent bits, and partials. We're going to say from discord.js. After that, we're going to say let client. And we'll say const initialize bot, which is going to be an empty function. And we're going to say client is equal to new client. We're going to say intents. Now I'm going to go ahead and copy it in. But you want to make sure that you have all of these. We're also going to go ahead and say partials. which I will once again copy in, but you can pause the video and go ahead and copy these. After that, we're going to go ahead and say client on ready. We're going to do another function. And we're going to say console.log. We'll say logged in as client.user.tag. After which we're going to go ahead and say client.login process.env.token. Then we're going to say export initialize bot. We'll say client. And I'm going to go ahead and press F2 because I realized that I have not done the capitalization correctly. And then we're going to say remove that. Then what I'm going to go in and do, and we're going to go into our app.js, where we're going to go all the way up to the top, and we'll say import initialize bot from bot/index.js. Then what we're going to go ahead and do is you can go right before where we start with the app, and we're going to say initialize the bot, and then we'll say initialize bot, which what this will do is this will run the Discord bot as soon as our backend runs as well. Now, before we continue on, I'd like to make sure that everything has done what it is supposed to, and as you can see, we get an error. Use disallowed indents. So we're going to go ahead into our Discord development. We're going to say bot, and we're going to go ahead and check all of these. Once your bot reaches 100 servers, you will have to request approval from Discord to get these intents. And you also need to have a verified app. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go and restart the app. And as you can see, it is logged in. And if you go to Discord, we can see that the bot is online. Now going back into here, we're going to go ahead and say app.get. And actually, I can see that we already have a app.get/API function. What we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and say console.log client.user.username. And now before we do anything, we're going to go ahead and have to import this from ./bot/index, which we'll go ahead and add it to there. What this will do is as soon as we go to localhost 9000/API, means we are going to get hello world, but we're also in the console going to get the username of the bot, which is bot dashboard, and that just shows that everything works correctly. So that's going to be it for this quick video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to press that like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications to be notified of all future videos. If you have any questions about this video, you can always go ahead and join our Discord, which is linked in the description. If you want access to the complete source code, you can do so by subscribing to our Patreon. So yeah, on that note, that will be all for me today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you later. Peace.